So if you saw my week 2 roundup, you'll know that I've been getting some meal prep ideas from YouTube. One in particular was the Joe Duff page, which is thedietchef.com. He's got loads of YouTube videos on there, and he makes some amazing treats. So today we are going to be making the Keto Pizza. Now, this pizza allegedly takes 10 minutes to prepare, but we shall see. I think it's going to take me a little bit longer because I've never done it before. I've got all the ingredients ready. So instead of normal flour, we're going to be using almond flour, and there is a bunch of other ingredients as well, which I've managed to source. Got some of them off Amazon, picked some of them up from the supermarket. So let's go ahead and see what we need for this recipe.
So to make our keto pizza, we're going to need 168 grams of almond flour, 15 grams of coconut flour, 20 grams of unflavoured whey protein powder, half a teaspoon of xanthan gum, half a teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, a tiny pinch of garlic powder, a tiny pinch of onion powder, 2 eggs and 14 grams of melted coconut oil. So the first thing we need to do is add all of the dry ingredients to a mixing bowl. As you may notice, I'm adding double of everything because I'm going to make 2 pizzas. Make sure you measure everything to the gram, use weighing scales for this. Once you've added all the dry ingredients to your bowl, give them a good mix around and break up any large lumps to make sure it's a fine powder. Once you've mixed the dry ingredients together, it's time to add the wet ingredients. First of all, add the coconut oil, but melt this in the microwave first. Then add the 2 eggs. It was only afterwards that I realised it would have been easier to beat the eggs first and then add them. Once you've added the eggs and the coconut oil, give it a mix together until it forms a dough. This may take some time. I finished mixing mine off with my hands, and once I'm finished, I'm going to separate the dough into 2 separate bowls, each weighing equal amounts, because I'm making 2 separate pieces. Place the dough ball onto a piece of baking paper, then place another piece of baking paper on the top of it and roll it out into a pizza shape. You want it to be around 14 inches because we're going to curl the crust over. As you can see from mine, it's not a perfect circle, but I think this is okay as it gives it a rustic, homemade look. Once you're happy with the shape of your pizza base, transfer it to a baking tray but leave it on the baking paper and pop it in the oven for 3 minutes until the edges just start to go brown. Once the edges have gone brown, you can take it out of the oven and leave it on the side to cool for a couple of minutes. Then you can add your toppings. I added tomato puree and sun-dried tomatoes to mine, and then on top of that I added some mushroom and onion and spinach on one, and the other one I had mushroom, onion and pepperoni. But you can add the topping of your choice. Bear in mind most toppings are fairly low in carbs. And of course make sure you've got plenty of cheese on there. I added some mozzarella first and then some grated cheddar on top of that. Once you're happy with all your toppings, you can pop it back in the oven. You are supposed to pop it into broil, but I don't have this feature on my oven. However, after reading up on it, it appears that the top grill would have been a good idea. I actually put mine into cook. I'm not sure if this made a difference, but if you've got a top grill instead, maybe give that a go. Just keep an eye on the pizza, and once you're happy that it looks okay, the cheese is melted and the other ingredients appear to have cooked, take it out of the oven and enjoy.